Another morning in Mexico, making our way to the Katuk pool bar for breakfast. Kitten friends on scene. Just waiting to get the pets. And Jesta has completely denied them this morning. Just walked right by them like they were complete cat trash. Great views though. She's trying to get the pool views today. Pool seats already claimed, unfortunately.
Told Matt to get up earlier.
I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to get up at 6 o'clock in the morning on vacation just to get pool seats when the beach is perfectly fine. So that's never going to happen. But, oh man, on we go. Well, technically you're not supposed to be able to reserve pool seats till I think like 9 o'clock or something like that. But I don't knock the hustle. If you get up and get those seats, they're your seats. Some good looking new choices on the buffet line this morning, but there was no line for the omelet. So we are definitely going omelet today. Omelet for Jesta. Very good morning for the pool buffet today. Fully stocked, well done line. Got some fresh potatoes as opposed to the fried hash browns today. No line for the omelet station. Got to take advantage of that when you get the chance. So I was walking back just kind of scanning some other stuff. I thought of something you haven't done yet, Jesta. You haven't got your just like big plate of like prosciutto yet.
I haven't seen it.
Just be like your breakfast staple is like just get a mountain high plate of prosciutto.
I haven't seen it. I feel like I ate all of it and they don't have it anymore because it's...
You must have run the island dry.
We're not on an island, baby.
Everything's an island if you think about it. But I also got a little jazzy Black Hole Sun playing. Black Hole Sun, won't you come and eat my breakfast? I want to highlight this good idea Jesta had this morning, where she, after her omelet was done, went over to kind of like the salad fresh bar, got a couple slices of extra cheese, draped them on there so that they'd melt on top of her omelet. She was like, look at this great idea I had. When the very first day we were here, I did the exact same thing, and she commented, oh, what a great idea you had. I will also put a screenshot here to prove I did the egg thing first. Although it is a good idea.
Can you put it right here?
Jessica sometimes forgets things, so she probably forgot that I did it, so it was her idea in this case, even though it wasn't really her idea, but in a roundabout way it was. So credit to Jess on this one.
See, that's all you had to say. Just be nice to me.
Upon further inspection, I did not document me putting the cheese on the omelet in a previous video.
Interesting.
It happened though.
I don't believe it.
I guarantee it happened.
There's no documentation.
That's the Uncle Mad guarantee. You know when you get the Uncle Mad guarantee, you can write it in stone.
Burrow? You man, I see what you did.
We're having all sorts of bad luck with our getting pool and beach spots today. Our usual beach spot we had already every day so far this week's already been taken. We know it's been taken because Jess is the only person that drags a chair over here every day, and her chair has already been taken. Gotta get up early if you want to hunt goose eggs, that's what they always say. Water's been pretty crazy the last couple days. I don't know how well you can see it here, but like the little, Jessica calls it the whale, the little rock formation that blocks some of the waves from coming in as hard is like completely engulfed. Been on like, red flag's pretty much been up all week, but hasn't stopped anybody from getting out there and getting in the ocean. I don't know if they ever actually even changed these for all I know, but let's see how much they're like crashing in and coming down today. A lot more active than it was the first part of this week. Like you could like see that like rock thing at the start of the week. You'd almost still go out there and walk on it if you wanted to, but now it's like completely submerged. Decided to call time on our morning beach because it's weird down here in Mexico. It's very similar to Florida where like you can have like dreadful, horrible looking clouds all around, but then there's a little bit of patch of sun over there, so I don't know. Feels like I'm gonna be getting some weather coming in. There's some people parasailing out there. That's crazy right now. Oop, that's not what I want to do. This would not be the time I would want to be parasailing, but otherwise it'd be fun. But yeah, over here you can see waves crashing in crazy. Today, we only walked over here. Like, I think this is kind of like one of their pavilions they use for weddings and stuff like that, but I saw from the distance over there where we were sitting, I was like, oh, I wonder if that's like a little swing you can like sit in and get photo ops for like by the water, and it looks like maybe at one point in time there was a swing there. Maybe sometimes they put a swing there if like a wedding or something's going on.
I think they put it there when there's like a wedding or there's something going on because they don't want people to hang out down here.
Yeah, at this current moment in time, it's just chains hanging from a wooden archway. So
It looks very kind of ominous. But I feel like they probably just do that like when, so they don't want people down here hanging out doing pictures and stuff.
Yep, I think it's time for lunch.
Yeah.
Absolute nightmare. Oh, Jessica's gone. She ran away with all the food. She stole the food from me. But she did manage to get something intentionally that she knows I will not touch, which are whatever these disgusting looking cucumbers are. But saw she had some tendies, so we definitely will dig into those. Guac and chips. Chips look good today, I will say that. Let me get a little bit of this. A little bit of that. Oh yeah, those are good. I don't know what she ordered. We'll see what she ordered when it comes out. Alright, so we did get the, what is what? We did get the kebab. I'm gonna give the kebab a little try-ski, get a little bit of tzatziki, a little bit of the hummus, both. Or apple teas. It's good. It's different. I'll probably have to eat like 5 or 6 of those to be full though, but it's good. Good stuff. And we got the pasta again.
Oh, they're putting out the little ketchup packets and stuff because people can't get it to work.
This might be the best thing they have here is this pasta. I'm glad we got this again. Credit to Jesta. It would appear we came in at just the right time. It's a weird looking rain. I don't know how much the camera's even picking it up, but it's like light, misty, but heavy at the same time. Glad to be indoors and eat lunch. We've had pretty good luck with weather up to this point, but it is really starting to come down now, so glad we're inside. Jester just said maybe we should have got room service because I thought
it was going to rain, right?
I thought the same thing, but then I also thought that would be very inconsiderate to the room service delivery people to force them to be driving around and running around out in the rain.
Yeah, you're right.
It's kind of like at home, you know, you don't want to always necessarily, sometimes you're sitting there and it's like a borderline tornado rolling through Nashville and you're like, ooh, let's get some Uber Eats. It's like, oh, that's not very nice. So, but the first instinct, sometimes it makes sense in your brain.
We have done it. We tip very well in those cases because
it makes a lot of sense in your brain when you first think, oh yeah, we'll just chill in our room, get room service, not have to worry about being out in this mess. And then you're like, oh wait, somebody does actually have to get out in this mess to provide that service to us. I think this is probably the best case scenario. And we're right next to the Privilege School Lounge, so if, you know, worst case scenario, it hangs around for a while, we can go lounge over there, get some premium drinks. She can get premium drinks and have an afternoon of it. Rain lightened up a bit, so we headed on back to the room. Gonna chill here for a little while, see what the weather does before making any further decisions on what to do for like kind of the rest of the afternoon hours. It's like 1, almost 30 right now, so don't have dinner until 6:30, so relax here for a little while, maybe just, you know, till dinner time even if the rain kind of keeps being puttery, but, you know, might walk down to the infinity pool, try to see if there's a spot there since everybody maybe ran away for the rain, maybe just chill in our pool, you know. The options are endless, you know, who knows, but we'll see what comes up and, you know, but right now, rainy day, relax. Rain's cleared out, still a little cloudy overcast, so there could be more coming through, but popped outside to chill in the pool for a minute. I haven't actually gotten the water at all today, so we were just mostly lounging by the beach until the rain washed us out and forced us out to lunch, so enjoying a little swim up room pool time for now until time to head out for the evening for dinner and other activities. And we just heard a little rumble of thunder and the wind picked up, so I believe that is our cue to exit the water. This might be a general washout of the day. I don't know how much the camera is picking up the sky around me while it's trying to follow me, so maybe if I turn this way you can see it's looking a little rough. Of course, the second I get out of the water, all my friends come running by. Just waiting to hang out with all my buddies, and thunder comes along, and oh my goodness, look, there's an albino one. I think I saw him the other day and referred to him as a pygmy one. Let's see if we can zoom in. Oh, no. God, one day I'll figure out this. One day I'll figure this out. little pygmy one. I called him a pygmy again, but yeah, there's a little albino one up on the rock back there. It's like the whole clan just ran through. There've been a few popping by every once in a while I was out here, but like, oh man, little dude's walking right up to where I was just hanging out. The weather has just really compromised this day. Official channel for Caribbean Mexican raccoons. And this is why the recent vlogs have been so long, because I'm doing like 5-minute videos of just animals running around. Worth it. And the rain has officially returned. Funny story, a little behind the scenes I'll share here. I've probably shared this story in past vlog series from Bahia, but Jess and I went to Punta Cana, Bahia Principe resort on our honeymoon. Very first time I'd ever been to a resort, anything like that. Go down there. She'd been a few times with family and stuff before. Go down, great week. Very similar to what you see on the channel. This is pre-vlog days. And I think it was Thursday. What is today? Thursday? Yeah, today's Thursday. What a weird thing. I think it was like the Thursday of that week. It was just nonstop rain all day long. I don't think we ever went to the beach or anything at all, because it just sunrise to sundown, it rained all day long. And they'd been pitching us like, oh, come to the, the Privilege Club presentation. You get a special gift. You get all this stuff. Blah, 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 blah. And we were like, I only know what this is. It's the timeshare. We don't want anything to do with that. We're not having anything to do with that. We are not going to that. And then it was finally like, rainy day. We don't have anything else to going on. We can go to this nice indoor air-conditioned presentation, hear the spiel, get the gift, say thanks but no thanks, and go back to enjoying our vacation. Somehow we walked out of that with a Privilege Club membership and a multi-year commitment to continuing to visit the lovely Bahia resorts, and don't regret it at all. It seemed to work out for the best. It's one of those things. I don't know how this one worked out when all you've ever heard about timeshares is what a disaster, rip-off joke they are, but to say the least, I think this one has worked out for us. I think we've got something like, it's fully paid off at this point in time. Shout out Jesta, not shout out me. I get no credit on that. So basically now we're just outside of air travel and a few fees that you have to pay. Pretty much getting for, prepaid vacations at this point in time, and we love coming down here, so makes sense. You get the extra perks from Privilege Club, all that stuff that we've gone through in the past. So it's funny reflecting back on that today on another Thursday where it's just a kind of a rain out day. Okay, for a while it was like a nice pleasant rain that I could sit outside and enjoy, but it's starting to get a little out of hand. Oh, maybe it's lightening up. Nope, picking back up. Rain animals. That's what the channel is now. Oh, it's lightening it up. Got a break in the weather, so we're going to head on over to the lobby area. Probably pop down over at the sports bar, hang out there for a little bit, because we got dinner coming up in a little over an hour or so. So have some drinks. Look how pretty she is.
None for you.
Look at that. Haters in the comments are jealous. Anyway, go get some drinks, hang out, and then we're going back to where we started the week, Frutos del Mar's, for dinner, which, quick rehash of the story, 3 years ago they tried to kill me. This trip they did not on the first try. They're getting a second try because Jessica booked it twice trying to kill me. We'll see what happens. Weird wrinkle of the timing of our Bahia trips is it's always when soccer is on international breaks, so there's not like club games going on. Been on these trips for multiple like USA, Mexico, World Cup qualifying matches, so it's a good time to go on a break because don't miss any like United games or anything like that. And this is a good year because USA is playing like a made-up fake game against Jamaica or something like that tonight. So not missing too much on the soccer front this week. But should we need to watch any soccer, we are here in the luxurious sports bar with sports all around us, and I might watch even a little American football tonight.
I like the sports bar a lot better than the one in Punta Cana. The one in Punta Cana seems really small, and this one's got like a nice tall ceiling.
Yeah.
That's like how much like more open it is.
Yep, for sure. Seas and skies are looking ominous this evening for sure. Waves are crashing in. Luckily, we're headed inside for a return match with my old nemesis, Frutos del Mar. Round 2. Survived round 1. Round 2 up next. Early update right out of the gate. This place has won me over. They set me directly in like a blowtorch AC vent. I felt like I was inside the air conditioning unit. I was too polite to complain, but the waiter said, "Do you want to move? You're clearly cold." And I was like, I think icicles were in my beard, maybe.
No, you said it was fine.
I tried to be nice, but they moved us perfect. Great service, great staff here. Also update, this is going to be a hat-on restaurant because there's a guy at the table next to us wearing a Blue Jays jersey. So if he can wear a baseball jersey, I can wear a hat.
What did you say?
You'll see it in the video tomorrow. I can't talk too loud because I'm not trying to talk about people around us too loudly. Alright, so we've been through this before, so I won't dwell on it too much because we're already here once this week. But a quick recap of the menu because we'll probably try some different stuff this time rather than just go back to what we had before. Although I gotta say, it's gonna be hard to pass up those lobster croquettes right there. They were quite good the other day.
They were delicious.
As was the lobster cream soup. But I think I want to change. I don't want to just do the same things. I want to try different things. Don't want to do just the seafood again, although it was very good. But, you know, looking at the options here, I think Jessica is going to go for some of the upgraded options. Let me scroll down to those. See, these are not Privilege Club included, but you get a king crab, tiger shrimp, lobster, or sea dream grill. These do come with an additional charge. They have them all available tonight, apparently. So I believe she's going to go for one of those. Maybe the lobster, you said?
I think lobster.
All right, so I'm still deciding, but we'll see what we do with here. Orders are logged in. We'll go through everything as it comes out. I did want to go ahead and shout out. Jessica got the upgraded lobster. $65 US dollars was the charge for that, just so if you're looking at adding on something like that, that's kind of the price range you're looking at, just for reference. But food's coming out, we'll start eating, indulging. We did a little different, I think, across the board, with the exception of Jessica got the same dessert she got the first day, but I think we changed up just about everything else. So new stuff, new samples today. So Jesta has the tartare plate, which I believe was tuna. Was there another type of fish in that one?
It said something. I wasn't really.
Well, it was tuna was one of the things, but it was part of the options. Nice little setup there with little crisps, little chips. Ooh, boy.
Very good.
And I just now realized, for some reason I was thinking fried oysters in my head when I ordered this. But I may have ordered
They're grilled.
the meal.
They're not raw.
I don't know.
They're grilled.
I feel like this is the meal that killed me
That
previously.
was a scallop.
Oh, that's true. It was a scallop. I just saw the shell and was immediately like, uh-oh. But that's right. You were right. This was a scallop that did me in the last time. We'll see what happens. Here goes nothing.
I feel like you need to give me one of those.
Oh, the
You
sauce.
get sick. We're both in the same boat.
That makes sense. We're going to have to both take this just to, like, if we go down together. Here we go. Bon appetit. It's not bad. Not as good as the croquettes the other day. Croquettes are the option here. Oh, I got a little tartare coming in.
Don't eat the whole cracker. Just get through the rest of it.
What?
Just take a bite.
Am I supposed to eat half a cracker? You made me look like I'm a monster for eating what you gave me. Whatever. That's good. This is good. This is enjoyable. Lobster croquettes, the winner here. Ooh. You get like a little linger, like a little saltiness that came in late. And I do like that. Still think the croquettes are the winner for me here.
The coconut shrimp was very good yesterday.
Would you take that over the options today?
I would do the oysters.
You would do the oysters, okay. Interesting. Jessa likes the oysters.
You know me with oysters. Like, I really like grilled oysters.
Uh-huh.
I really like,
Yeah.
not raw. Never raw oysters.
Yep. Croquettes are the winner for me. She likes the oysters. Oysters over the shrimp?
Yeah.
Wow.
You know me, I very
She
much,
is big time shrimp girl, so you know the oysters must be good if she likes that over the shrimp. This is one of those unique occasions where me and Jessica flipped on the appetizers. I definitely liked her tartare better than the oysters, and she liked the oysters better than I think anything she's had here so far, but it'd be a close call for me between the croquettes and the tartare. The tartare was very good, so that's probably your top three here is the oysters, the croquettes, and the tartare. Ooh.
yes.
There you go. That's the way to do it. I have to note, this soup is what my entree was, except it's in a broth instead of like with the side accoutrements I got. What was it? Pilaf? I got like a pilaf with it, I think, or something like that. I can't remember. Yeah, this is the exact same seafood that was in my seafood meal the other night, which no complaints here. I love that meal. I'm sure I'll love this soup. Although I do think it's not the best idea to make us deconstruct the stuff within the soup. Like, have to pull the shell off the shrimp and get the muscle out of its shell. Like soup you don't want to really stick your fingers in, I don't think. Not really sure where to start here.
I ate my mussel first.
Okay. Here we go. It's not bad. I'd probably go lobster cream though. The two sub choices, lobster cream I think is the winner. This is not bad though. It is just funny to me.
This one's a little peppery for me.
I just find it very funny that this is like the exact, it's like the dish I got for my entree, except it's in a broth instead of like as a main on-course. On-course?
No more welcome drinks for you.
Man. I know, these welcome drinks. When you're not a drinker, and then every restaurant you go to serves you a drink, it hits you.
Yeah.
The main courses have arrived, and this is what $65 worth of lobster looks like. I think Jesta got, that looks like 8 lobsters. Like, this is unreal. This is unreal right here, what she's dealing with here.
Side plate with stuff on it.
This
risotto is good.
absolutely insane. I think the risotto is what I got that came with mine the other day. I ordered the Privilege Club shrimp again. I have a feeling I'm not going to need it because I have a feeling I'm going to be getting a little bit of this lobster at some point in time. And I got the catch of the day, which is mahi-mahi. I love mahi-mahi. But this,
Well, no, but babe,
this is lobster.
A lot of this is garbage.
I mean, but look at your sides. You got like
Oh, the sides are insane.
a gallon of pilaf. Is that mashed potatoes under there somewhere?
Oh, that
Yes. Like a vegetable mixed salad. Yeah, this is insane. We could have ordered this and split this for sure. For sure. Just dug in, started eating. I figure we've done enough eating on camera, especially since we've already been here before. But I want to shout out this mahi-mahi is the best fish I've ever had at a Bahia resort. We always are kind of like, I feel like we had a rule of thumb, like don't order the seafood unless it's at a seafood restaurant, or don't order like the fish because the fish is always under. It's almost always under seasoned. This is not under seasoned. This is great. Catch of the day, mahi-mahi, best seafood in terms of like a piece of fish I've ever had at a Bahia resort.
Had a good piece of fish.
Yeah. I would
Like, we
go
got
as far as
good
say,
seafood.
yeah. Lobster, shrimp, the other stuff can be good. First really good piece of fish I've had at Bahia.
It's for you.
Oh, I'm getting fed some lobster.
Oh no.
Oh, that's really good. I just could not get over this absolute platter of food, Jessica, guys. It's not the lobster so much. The lobster's one thing, but a huge chunk of pilaf, mashed potatoes, this massive amount of veggies, and then just it is hilarious seeing the corpse of the lobsters that she dug out just sitting over there, decrepit and dead.
I don't know how to get in there.
You can definitely split this if you want to spend the extra $65. This is not a. I mean, Jessica might eat all the lobster by herself, but in terms of everything else with it, this is maybe like, you know, a splittable plate for sure. I would think. I don't know. We'll see what happens. We'll report back on how much Jessica kills of this whole thing.
I would add this as an accoutrement if there's like a entree you want. Split the lobster amongst the table and get an entree.
Possibly. That's one way to do it for sure.
I have an eye patch right there.
I don't think you do. All right, so after a delicious dinner, we're back in the theater for tonight's presentation of City of Rock.
Is it City of Rock or Rock City?
I don't know. Last time we saw a show with that type of title, we thought it was going to be like, oh, cool, rock and roll music, and it was like, I think they did like Donna Summer's I Will Survive, and famously Tout Fruit à la Route. Tout Fruit à la Route was not rock and roll music at all. It's going to be very interesting to see what we get this time. If this is going to be true to that, or are we actually going to get rock and roll music this time? So what are your thoughts? What do you think is going to happen?
I'm thinking Toot Fruit.
Jessa has gone on record and said if they start or at any point in time play Toot Fruit, she's getting up and walking out. So stay tuned.
Welcome to the big show.
It's going to be Joe Bluth. I can only play like 2 seconds of this. I know it's going to hit a copyright strike, so I'm out. I think Brian Danielson's about to come out. Oh, snap. It is real rock and roll, baby. Chester was wrong as usual. Whoa! No!
Everybody here is so boring.
Yes, just to point this out, everybody is very just like stoically sitting still and staring at the stage like, this is a good theater production. It's rock and roll, baby. This ain't no Toot Fruit all the root. I think the male backup dancers are some kind of weird, like, fluorescent version of the Batman villain Bane. Jesta, you have to help me do this meme thing.
What?
Hey, I hope they play Love Story.
This is Rock City.
Now they really have to play Love Story. I think that's how the meme goes. And I said, Romeo, take me somewhere we be alone. I keep waiting. All you gotta do is run. You be the princess. I'll be the princess. It's a love story, baby, just say it. Pink Floyd can stay broken up. That's so much better. Hey!
play. Sing it. We will rock you. Sing it. We will rock you. Come on, everybody louder. We will rock you. We will rock you.
Oh my gosh, let's try it again.
But it's gone again, he said. Oh, my trigger, now he's dead. Mama, life had just begun.
Backup dancers are back in the main mode. Little known fact, when I was a professional wrestler, this was my theme music. Rock City was quite good. Very
So much
good show.
fun.
Enjoyed it so much. That was a blast. No Toot Fruit, although they did close with the classic rock and roll song "Rolling Down the River" by Tina Turner.
That is a classic rock and roll song, though. It's not.
Is it?
It's not a.
Is it rock and roll?
It is.
Is it?
It is.
Is
but
it?
It's not the type
Is
of rock and
it?
roll they were doing.
Is it?
They
I
were-
also feel like there was like 4 or 5 songs that maybe they slipped in some of their original songs in there. Like I was like, I don't know what this is at a certain point in time in the show. I was like, are you slipping in some originals here? Because
No.
that ain't what we're here for on vacation. You play the hits, sir.
You play your covers.
Great show though. Enjoyed it a lot. Glad we stuck around and stayed out for it tonight. Very fun day. Made the most out of what was mostly a washout from the rain and storms all day long. Glad we stuck it out. You know, Jesta was a little worse for wear after eating an entire lobster, but glad we stuck it out for the rock show. That was a really fun, really entertaining show. I'm kind of having flashbacks. I think we might have actually seen it before. We were kind of joking about like having previously seen the weird like one where they played no rock and roll songs and like Tutti Frutti was like the #1 rock song they played, but I feel like we've seen like a version of that before. Maybe I'm just like having like Mandela effect where I'm just remembering things that didn't ever happen, but good show, worth the time. I'm glad we stayed out for that.
Very talented. They did a great job.
Yes. Sadly, though, we are kind of in the home stretch now, which another reason I'm glad we stuck it out for that, because only so many more opportunities this week to do something like that, so glad we did it. Back with more tomorrow. Hopefully weather will cooperate a little bit better. Hopefully we can have a little bit more of a, kind of out and about day. We haven't been to La Hacienda yet. If, we need to go do that at some point in time this week, the whole little big shopping area, and check that out. So maybe tomorrow, maybe Saturday. A couple little things left to explore that we haven't done yet. I haven't done a pool day yet. We've been all beach all week, so
We tried.
yes, more to explore, more to attempt to explore as we go throughout these last few days of this trip. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already so you don't miss the future updates from this trip and all other trips. Thanks for watching. As always, enjoy your life, enjoy your bagels. Toot fruit all the root.